Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today. If you want to follow along, you can find our place in the 15th chapter of Genesis this morning. As you do that, will you like, share, comment on the post? And then we will jump into one great word for us today. After these things, the word of the Lord came to Abram in a vision. Fear not. Abram, I am your shield. Your reward shall be very great. That verse is odd to me because I wonder what was going on in Abram's mind, in his heart, that led God at this point, at this place in Abram's journey, to say to him, "Fear not, I'm your shield. Your reward will be great." A lot of things come to mind. Perhaps in these battles that Abram has just came through, he's had some type of close call. Maybe just missed by Nick the arrow. Maybe he was almost killed. Maybe he was injured by one of those invading armies that came. Maybe at this point he is, after the battle, maybe he's afraid that at some point these nations are going to regroup and come for revenge. Maybe he's just down and out. Maybe he's just, after all this is kind of settled down, he looks around and remembers, I still don't have a son. I could have died in this battle, and I don't have an heir. I don't have a descendant. Don't see any hopes of one. Don't see any sign of one. I'm living in this dangerous area. Maybe a battle tomorrow. I may die in battle tomorrow. Maybe he's just, down in the dumps. Maybe he's just having one of these days. And I think that's summed up here in the opening words. After these things, after these battles, again, Abram's reflecting. Abram's, just everything that's went on, whatever happened. At that point, God comes to him and says, "Fear not." What a wonderful God we have. What a great God we have, that he didn't leave Abram in the dumps. For whatever reason he was there, he's obviously there. Whatever provoked it, whether it's fear, whether it's worried about his descendant, whatever it was. Maybe him and Sarah's been going at it. Who knows? But for whatever reason, Abram he's not having his best day. And in the middle of that, his great God comes to him and says, "God, don't worry. Don't have any fear. I'm your shield. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to give you a great reward. And I'm going to look after you. Don't worry about it. I know it's been hard. I know you've been through a lot in the last little while. But don't fear." Notice the three elements of what God says to him. Don't fear. Well, why don't I have to fear, Lord? Why shouldn't I be afraid? Well, because I'm your shield. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to defend you, just as I have been, just as I did in these battles you just came through. Well, what does that mean, that you're my shield? Well, it means I'm your reward. It means not only am I going to protect you, who wants to live their life but in a fort? I'm protected, but what life is that? I don't want to live my life behind a shield all my life. He says, but behind this shield, you're going to be blessed. You are going to be the father of a great nation. You're going to have great wealth. You are going to be blessed, Abram, because I am your shield. Don't be afraid. Trust me. I'm going to take care of you through it all. I don't know this morning who's listening, and maybe you're not even listening this morning. Maybe you're watching this recorded 5 years from now, whatever. but you're going through a hard time. Maybe you hadn't been like Abram and been battling the kings of the east, but life's been tough. Maybe you're not like Abram and waiting on a child. Maybe it's just the opposite. Maybe the child you've got is working your last good nerve. I don't know. But I do know this, that God says to his people, you don't have to fear. I'm your shield. I'm going to take care of you. Is he going to make you a great cattle owner? I don't know. Is he going to give you great wealth? I don't know. But he does say that our reward will be great. He says, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. He says, I'll give you peace that passes all understanding. And I'll be honest with you, as the line from Scripture says, I have been young, but I'm older now. And I've learned in my life, I'd much rather have peace than all the money in the world. I can lay my head down at night knowing that my God is still on the throne. You think about it. Have a good day. Remember, God says, fear not. I'll be your shield. Your reward is great. We'll see you here next week.